Today's character of the day is Goblin Slayer's Goblin Slayer. He first appeared in the first volume of the light novel, the first chapter of the manga, and the first episode of the anime. He is the titular character after all. Goblin Slayer is a silver-ranked adventurer based out of the farm. However, unlike other adventurers, he only takes jobs that involve killing goblins. He only goes after goblins due to his experiences as a child. One night his village was attacked by goblins and slaughtered everyone in sight. Goblin Slayer survived by hiding in his home's basement. After surviving the night, he would be attacked by a number of goblins but would be saved by a Rhea and subsequently train under him for 5 years. In order to efficiently kill goblins, Goblin Slayer's armor looks shabby compared to other silver-ranked heroes. He does this to mask his scent. If he kept his armor in tip-top shape, the goblins would easily sniff out the scent of his metal. He typically wears chainmail underneath leather armor. He also wields a short, cheap, and disposable sword. Along with the cheap sword, he typically wears a small buckler. Goblin Slayer doesn't always work alone. He formed a party with Priestess after rescuing her from a number of goblins. The two would then be tasked with destroying a number of goblins who had taken over an abandoned elven fortress. Despite being outnumbered, Goblin Slayer devised a plan to use Priestess's protection spell to trap the goblins within the fort, and he then proceeded to burn them alive. Later, Goblin Slayer would team up with High Elf Archer, Dwarf Shaman, and Lizard Priest. The team would storm an underground goblin lair. However, they would quickly discover the goblins based there were being led by an ogre. Goblin Slayer would resort to desperate measures to kill him by using a gate scroll linked to the bottom of the ocean. It would end up slicing the ogre in half. Goblin Slayer would continue to show off his tactical mind when he worked with Spearman, Witch, and a number of other adventurers as he rallied them to defend the farm from an invasion by a goblin lord. While Goblin Slayer typically only kills goblins, he has had to kill other monsters and enemies like the ogre. His other victims include a troll, a sea serpent, a giant eye, dark elf, Rhea Scout, and evil wizard. Since the threat of goblins does not seem to be waning anytime soon, his work will continue. Goblins need slaying after all. If you have any recommendations for future characters of the day, please let us know in the comments below.